laying down some gravel today. They put 2 inches on this mile, so we're right at about 1,100 ton a mile here. I just gonna show you guys how I go about laying down gravel here. They just fly dumped it with a belly dump here, so it's pretty thick. They went over it twice. There's quite a bit of material here anyway. So what I normally do is I'll heel up the whole road. And what I mean by heeling up is I go from one shoulder, so I'm starting on my left side here. I'm gonna go all the way over to the right side, get a big windrow, and then I'll lay that back down. Now for this here kind of work, I'm running 4th gear right now. This machine, you know, the cats, they got real good power. Sometimes I'll have to get down in 3rd if I start going up and down hills, but they got good enough power. They'll just sit and lug all day at the, now right now I'm running about 1400 RPMs at a little over 4 mile an hour, and it's just hanging right along. And I got a windrow heeled up that's about half the size of my tandems back here. So how I got my blade set up is I got my moldboard rolled just about all the way back. I got it tilted forward a little bit, so I'm running on my carbide edges. And then I got my wheels leaned all the way over to the right because all the material and whatnot wants to draft me to the left. So by leaning your wheels all the way to the right, it helps compensate that pull. You can see the windrow there. And then I always take and put a pretty good angle on the moldboard when you're doing something like this. You want to get it as tight as you can to your tandems without running over the material, obviously, but you know, the sharper you got your moldboard angled, the faster that material discharges off of the moldboard. And pretty much the process I'm doing here is whenever you have new gravel, you got to heel it all the way up to get it all incorporated nice, because when it comes out of a truck, you'll get segregation. It'll kind of you know, split both ways on you. All the rocks kind of roll out to the side, so you want to heel it all up and get that all incorporated nice together. So by doing this here, I'll have one big windrow material, and then I'll lay that down in a couple of lifts. I got a packer on this machine here, so I'll be rolling it in. We had a nice inch of rain last night, so I got really good moisture, which is awesome. It'll really pack in nicely. with that, I'll pick the video back up here once I get in the middle of the road and get the windrow all healed up here, and then I'll show you guys how I go about laying it down. Alright, well, I got the windrow in the middle here now. I'm just healing it up to my left here, getting it in all one big uniform windrow here. Now I got everything healed up in one uniform windrow off to one side here. So what I like to do is I'll actually jump on the right hand side of the windrow here, and I will run with the windrow down the center of the machine. Take and lower my roller here. Keep in mind I got my blade rolled just about all the way back. And what I'm doing here now is I got a pretty good tight angle on my moldboard. And I'm still getting it to the center like this. Like I said, they put down 2 inches here, so right at about 1,100 ton on this mile. So what I do is I just take and leave the right side of the moldboard up, and I'm laying down about 1.5 inches or so on this right side. And then I'm kind of carrying that all the way across the road and continue to, we're going to rework that 4% crown back into the road bed here. So I will pick up the video when I taken on my next pass here as I'm blading the windrow off across, and I'll show you how it's taking shape. Hi guys, well this is my second pass over it. I'll flip the camera around here and show you what I'm looking at. So this is my road profile now. Got my first pass with that big windrow, cutting it up like that. See, I left about 1 inch or 2, probably 1 inch or so on the edge here. Brought it across. Now I got it in the middle. Got my roller down. And I'm laying in that 4% crown here. Put my windrow across here. Got my machine set up here. So what I'll do is I'll actually take and lay some of this big windrow down, and then I'll have that windrow that's left behind me here. Flip the camera around here, you can see I'm laying down a pretty good chunk there. Quite a bit of material. Carrying that, so I got a pretty good windrow here, so I'm taking about half of it and laying it down on the center, and then I'll lay this over like I would my normal maintenance windrow, and then I'll pack this, and then I'll take and grab this windrow from this side, kick it back to the center, and then I'll finish it off on this pass here. And my maintenance windrow will be kept on this side of the road. So, but I'll get some video of the finished pass here, and we'll keep the video going. Okay, well, I got everything laid across now. Now I'm gonna make my last round on it. Get my roller drop down here. So this pass here, I don't have quite as large of a windrow, so I can get away with just articulating. So as you can see here, I got my machine articulated. I'm grabbing that windrow that I placed over here up to my left, and then I'm driving my right front tire on the center line. And then placing the windrow just across the center here. Rebuilding that 4% crown back into the road here. But this is the easiest way I've found on laying down that much material. This is a little bit different what I normally do. This material isn't quite as high on clay content, so it's not quite as sticky. It's good material, but the stuff I get in the other township has got a plasticity of like an 8 or 9. So it's very high clay content. It really sticks together well and sets up nice. But if I have them fly dump it with the belly dump, it gets packed in so hard it just comes up in chunks, and then I got a kind of a mess. So in that township there, I just take and put the flags out and then just have them windrow it. And then I take and lay it down from the windrow, you know, equalize it and then lay it down that way. So it's a little bit different method there, but if they're fly dumping it like this, would be my preferred method of doing it. Still takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth spending a little extra time to get a good finished product. But with that, I'll pick the video up on my last pass and show you guys the final results. Hey, on my finished pass now, just finishing off the top of the base with this pass here. Laying a little bit down, not a whole lot. I wanted to leave myself a decent amount of material over here on this side, so the next time I come back and blade, I got some to kind of fill the tracks in. I know I have a packer, that helps immensely, but get a bunch of trucks during harvest coming here in the next week or so, they'll stamp her in even better than what my roller can. So I want to have some extra material out there on the side so I can grab that, take and finish it off with that stuff here in about a week or so. But I will hop out here and give you guys a look at the finished product. If you come back here, I got a nice maintenance windrow. Got the roller down, getting it sealed up nice. Got my center line established. Got a little maintenance windrow over there. This is where I had my existing windrow. I didn't pick that all up. Took and laid some of that down. Now I got a nice firm road bed here with the roller. Taking rolling it into 4% crown. Everything's working up really nice. Got good moisture today, so everything's packing in good. Take you guys around here and show you how I got my blade set up. So when I finish, I have my blade rolled all the way ahead. And then I'm leaving the windrow out a little bit away from the grass. And then as I finish here, my right side tandems are running right on that center line. So I'm building that 4% crown back into the road. But with that, I hope everybody likes the video. Make sure to take and give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Got any questions, put them down in the comments. And thank everybody for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.